I'm Paul, one half of Dads and Dice, and we are back again today with another round of Rolling Realms, the solitary mini golf. Let's go ahead and get it set up. We'll see y'all at the table. All right, well, here we are. We've got everything set up for hole 8, some of the parts. Let's go into what this hole needs for us to do, and then we'll go from there. So actually, funny story, I've actually recorded this one already once, but I realized I read it wrong. So this is going to be attempt number 2. But what we have on this one is it is Between Two Castles, Scythe the Society, and there are no rule changes. A couple nuances here and there, but I'll get into those as I'm explaining them. So the first realm that we have is Between Two Castles. And on this one, you need to have the highest number on the bottom, and it goes to the lowest. So actually, I'm going to put high to low so that I don't forget, because that's what I messed up on the first recording. And then in this realm, both castles have to equal the same sum. So if my digits equal 11 here, my digits are going to have to equal 11 here as well. Whenever I complete a row, there's 3 rows per castle, I will gain a star. Whenever I complete columns, I will gain those resources. The society is actually the opposite. It goes low to high. I can fill these in any order, but my lowest numbers have to be at the bottom. They have to be lower than the card above it. Once you complete a set of 3, you will gain the star. Once you complete the rows, you will gain the resources. And then we have Scythe, which is if you roll the top number, you will gain that resource. If you have the resource from the bottom, you can cross off the bottom one and gain that star. Or if you roll the bottom number, you can cross off that resource and gain that star. So that is what we have there for this round of Rolling Realms. I am going to need to score at least a 9 and then have all those requirements from Between Two Cities in order to succeed. So let's go ahead and get started here, and we'll see how it goes. So first up, we have a pair. We have a 3 and a 3. Well, we have no resources, so we're going to put a 3 here, which is going to give me a pumpkin. And then we're going to put a 3 here, just to kind of set stuff up for later. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll again. We have a 1 and a 5. 1 and a 5. Let's put the 1 here. And the 5 here. So when I say high to low here, it's just the numbers above it. So this one does not necessarily have to be lower than the 3. It's just the number directly above it has to be lower. So, okay, we've got one column here. I'm sorry, one row here. And let's keep getting some more resources. So that was a 1 and a 5. I did my 1 and my 5. 6 and 3. Well, let's put the 6 up here. And let's put the 3 right here. That's going to complete another row. Okay. Keep on rolling. I'm going to need some more resources. We've got another 3 and a 6. So, well, let's put the 6 here. It's going to gain me 2 hearts. And then, interesting, I could use my 3 over here just to get rid of that. But let's put it over here. We're going to put my 3 over here. All right, so my total here so far, I'm at 12. And then here I'm at 5. So I just got to remember that also. I'm starting to get some resources, so I can start using Scythe a bit more now. 6 and a 2. So let's go here. Let's see. We're going to use this. This should be high to low. So I'm sorry. Let me go back. I could not put the 6 there. So that does not give me 2 hearts. Instead, I'm going to put the 6 here. And then I had the 3 there. Okay, that's what we're doing instead. All right, moving back now. So the 6 and the 2, I'm going to use the 6 here. I think. No, I don't have hearts anymore. I'm going to use the 2 here. I'll gain a heart. And then I'll spend a pumpkin to gain a star. Alright, so let's just kind of go back to see what I've done. I had a 3 and a 3. I had a 1 and a 5. I had a 6 and a 3. And then a 3 and a 6. And a 6 and a 2. So I just used my 2. Now I need to use my 6. And we'll put the 6 right here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so now we're here at a total of 11, and that one is still 12. Okay, moving on. 4 and 2. So, let's do the 4 here. It's going to give me another star, and this is going to be at 15 now. And then the 2, we're going to put it here. And that's going to give me a star. And actually, I should have 2 stars here. 1, 2. Okay. I think we're doing good. So that's a 4 and a 2. 12. And just double checking that we have 12 numbers. That's what we have. All right. Moving on. 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Oh, man. Well, let's do the 5 here. That's going to give me a pumpkin, a heart, and a coin. That was the 5. And then the 6, so we're going to use it here. And it's going to give me a pumpkin. And then I'm going to spend a heart to get another star. Okay. Let's go ahead and roll again. 2 and 6. 2 and 6. Kind of like that. I'm going to put a 2 here. It's going to give me another star, and it's going to get me 2 hearts. And then for my 6, we're going to put it here, which is going to give me a heart and a coin. And another star. 1 star, 2 stars, 3 stars. Let's make sure that we're good here. The highest number, yep. And here we're at a total of 14. And here's 15. Okay. And it looks like this is our last roll, which I think we're in a good place. A 3 and a 5. So I know I have to put a 1 here. So we're going to put a 1 here. We're going to use this coin to do so. That makes this one 15. And that completed another row. And then I need a 3 and a 5. So we're going to go here. We're going to put the 3 here. Yep, we'll put the 3 there. Which doesn't give me anything. But then the 5 here will gain a heart. And then we will spend a coin on this bottom one to mark that one off. And I believe that should be a round of Rolling Realms. So let's zoom in here. Let's double check, make sure I have everything right this time. I have 3 completed columns here. 1, 2, 3. 3 stars. All the numbers, they go low to high. So 1, 3, 6, 2, 3, 6. 3, 5, 6, 3, 6, 2, 3, and then a 1. I have 1, 2, 3 stars there. And this one should be the highest numbers on the bottom. That is the highest. 3 and then 2, 6 and then 1, 5 and then 4. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 completed there. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 6 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 1 is 15, 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 5 is 15, and we have 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, I believe, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left over, so we have 11.8 for our final round here of Rolling Realms. That one was a little bit tricky, just because of the wording. I kept on forgetting the high and the lows to the high, just having the society in between two castles with each other. That was a little tricky. But I did enjoy having the society here because you don't always have to get a star. You can kind of place the numbers somewhere else if like, let's say between two castles didn't have enough stars on there. So that was pretty good. And then same with Scythe. Even though I didn't do it, I thought about, oh, I could always just do the bottom action instead of doing the top action. Or vice versa, just do the top action instead of doing the bottom action. I really enjoyed that. So, as always, thank you so much for joining me again on another round of solitaire mini golf. That is all that I have for you now. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff really does help us. It really helps our channel grow. We appreciate it more than you know. Until next time, see y'all later.